Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Well, today I'm going to talk about Fury Wilder 3. Well, it was postponed. Before that, subscribe to the channel, give your comments, like and share the video, okay? So, Fury Wilder 3. Well, it was going to be the 24th July, Las Vegas. But it happened something related to coronavirus, so the COVID-19 again, and well, it was the entourage, the Tyson Fury's team, and well, cannot happen 24th July, so it was postponed. Wilder was not happy, but Tyson Fury wasn't happy too. Of course, we're talking about health. Health first, always health first. So, one more time, and I'm going to say one more time why. Well, since March 2020, a lot of sporting events were cancelled or postponed, okay? A lot of sporting events were cancelled or postponed since March 2020. And we can talk about football, soccer. We can talk about basketball, handball, roller hockey, boxing, MMA, mixed martial arts, a lot. And as far as boxing is concerned, well, the last fight between Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder was on February 2020. And Tyson Fury won by TKO, technical knockout. Why? Because Mark Breland, Wilder's coach, threw the towel, and of course the referee decided to end the fight. Well, since then, Tyson Fury didn't fight. Deontay Wilder didn't fight too. That's a fact. But the truth is that Tyson Fury didn't want to face Wilder again. But there was a clause in the contract that said that Wilder could have a rematch. So Wilder went to the court and won. So the judge said that Tyson Fury must fight Wilder before, so this year, 2021. And the undisputed World Heavyweight Championship fight between Anthony Joshua and Tyson Fury was cancelled. It was going to be the 14th August, but it was cancelled because Fury must face Wilder. It's an obligation, so he cannot run, cannot escape. Fury cannot escape this fight. So it was going to be the 24th July, but because of COVID-19, that affect the entourage, the Tyson Fury's team, now it's postponed. So it's going to be the 9th October, okay? 9th October, it's going to happen, finally. Tyson Fury, the Gipsy King, versus Deontay Wilder, the Bronze Bomber. The third fight between them. The third fight. With the world title on the line of the World Boxing Council. And Tyson Fury is the favorite. Well, Tyson Fury had 2 fights against Deontay Wilder. 1 draw and 1 win. 1 draw and 1 win. So, it's the favorite because Tyson Fury psychologically is one of the top boxers today. Technically, excellent footwork. He avoided a lot of punches. Sometimes he play with his opponents. Of course, he's very strong. We're talking about an heavyweight and very tall, 2 meters and 6 centimeters. So we're talking about a giant, and he's very focused. He's undefeated. Tyson Fury is undefeated. He never lost in professional boxing. He never lost. Just 1 draw with Deontay Wilder, and he won all the other matches, the other fights. So, he's the favorite. But Deontay Wilder is, well, the king of knockouts. We're talking about the heavyweight division, okay? In heavyweight division, the highest percentage of knockouts. 93% of the boxing fights of Deontay Wilder wins by knockout. So, he has a very powerful punch, Deontay Wilder. But of course, he must land the punch. Okay? Because if the punch is in the air, doesn't matter. So it's going to be very interesting, this boxing fight between two heavyweights. Maybe, of course, with Anthony Joshua, they are the best heavyweights today. Wilder, Fury, and Joshua. And we are going to see what's going to happen. It's going to be very interesting because, okay, Tyson Fury is the favorite, but Deontay Wilder wants revenge. Deontay Wilder said before that he wants revenge. And, well, he didn't talk in the press conference, but I think he wants to talk in the ring. He has a new coach, Malik Scott. He has a new coach, and, well, he's training. He's preparing himself for this fight. He wants revenge, and of course, the title back. Because, of course, if Deontay Wilder beats Tyson Fury, he will be the new world heavyweight champion of the World Boxing Council. And he will be a 2-time world champion because he won the world title in 2015. So 6 years ago, Deontay Wilder won the title, and he held the title until last year, when he lost to Tyson Fury on February 2020. So it's going to be very, very interesting. 9th October, Las Vegas, USA. So Tyson Fury versus Deontay Wilder, the third fight between them, with the World Heavyweight Championship on the line. As far as the other fights is concerned, well, I already talked about the second fight. The first fight was on December 2018. It was a draw. It was decision of the judges, and it was a draw. Well, many people said, well, it was unfair, Tyson Fury should have won, but we can analyze that because Tyson Fury won more rounds. There were 12 rounds of that boxing fight. Tyson Fury won more rounds, but Deontay Wilder 2 knockdowns. So Tyson Fury went to the canvas 2 times. But of course he beat the count. He beat the count of the referee, so it wasn't knockout, and he didn't lose. So Deontay Wilder 2 knockdowns, and Tyson Fury more points, more rounds won. So I think the draw is understandable. We can understand the decision of the judges. It was a draw. And now, the second, already talked about the second fight many times, so we're going to see what's going to happen in the third fight between the Gipsy King and the Bronze Bomber. And this is all for today. See you next time.